think it's Claire.
Some really awesome costumes on here.
You guys, we're just going to spend the time just kind of chatting with you. I assume you probably know kind of who we are and what we do, since that's why you're here in the room.
Oh, who are you again?
Does anybody not know? Oh, I didn't mean to make you rude. I'm sorry.
Get out.
Okay, sorry. Let's go into jump. No. Okay, so really quickly. Yeah, go.
My name is Vic Dick. That's going to be all of
Vic McDurfadurf.
Dear Rick Dick. That's what my emails are going to say now. I've been a voice actor for probably 35 years. I started when I was 2. But no, I've been a voice actor for probably 150 different series and video games, shows like Bleach and Naruto and Tsubasa Chronicles. Dragon Ball Z, Wallflower, video games like Soul Calibur and Persona 3, all of those kind of things.
Nothing big.
Alright, I mean, this is great. So my name is Colleen Clinkenbeard.
Oh, she was the best baby crying ever. Listen to this, you have to do it for me. I'm sorry.
Nobody's watching me do it.
Okay, imagine a baby. Write a baby anime, you're the lead.
You know what? Somebody should write a baby anime because I could use solace.
I'll bet we have 100 writers in the room right
How
now.
many
Baby
babies?
anime.
And a host of other things. Yuko and Holic and Tsubasa. Directed some of that as well, and more. But you guys know, for the most part, you know for the most part who we are, so we'll take questions now, yeah?
Yeah, so let's just spend the time chatting with you guys a little bit. How about right here with the red hair?
Yay! Vic, with the series D and Angel... Okay, with the... Okay, with the series D and Angel, with your voice of Dark, how did you actually create the voice of Dark? Did you actually think of like different actors that you had seen and heard over the years to actually create his voice?
Well, you know, I did D and Angel a long time ago. I'm serious, in a galaxy far, far away. No, but I did it a long time ago, and I didn't know, I was still really new to anime. And, I mean, I walked in, and the director, David Williams, said, hey, why don't you play this character, Dark, Mousy? I'm like, Mousy? Can you just call him Dark?
Yeah,
what a weird name. And he's like, yeah. So, as soon as I saw him, I was like, he's so hot.
Love you!
For the longest time, I wouldn't have done my hair purple.
Like Greg Harris.
My character was beautiful. No. But anyway, no, personality of the character, you know? A lot of times, and Colleen knows this even better than most because she's an amazing voice actor, and the thing is that you don't always have to change your voice for every character. That's not the goal. The goal is to play the character honestly. So while you might be able to pull a line from this show and pull a line from that show and stick them together and go, well, yeah, it's the same actor, they sound the same. Well, maybe they do, but the goal is not to change your voice all the time. The goal is to play the personality of the character. And Dark had a very specific personality, so that's really, you know, where we were going with him, and he's hot. So, who's got a question for Miss Clinkenbeard? Yes.
There's actually some debate about that. The first time I ever came up to the studio, it was with Laura Bailey. She's my best friend. And she brought me up to the studio, and Chris Bevins threw me in the booth for a while. It's like she was trying to get me in at the studio. And he threw me in the booth to scream. So officially, the first thing I ever did for Funimation was scream. And then he also gave me the part of Colin in Dragon Ball GT, who's an Irish little boy. Seagulls. And that was just a tiny little episodic character, so I kind of usually don't count that when people ask that question, but I should. So there's that, and then I auditioned for Rachel in Case Closed, and that got me the part of Claire in Kitty Grade. So technically, I screamed first. An Irish little boy. Third, despite the fact that I wasn't auditioning for it, was Claire in Kitty Grade.
They kind of always start with a scream, don't they?
Yeah.
My career started with a scream. Want to pick somebody?
No, go for it.
Great. Yes, sir, in the front.
First of all, thank you for the roles you guys do for us.
Thank you.
Get into voice acting.
Awesome question. In fact, somebody at the table said, "How do you get into voice acting?" And I said, "Let's talk about that upstairs because I know a lot of people are going to want to know the answer to that." First and foremost, you guys, it's about acting. The key word in voice acting is acting. There are a lot of people that can make funny voices, but they're called upon to create certain motions and behaviors within a certain voice. That would be much more difficult. So most of the actors that we know, that we work with, have an extremely extensive background in acting. Some of them even have degrees in theater. I don't know, did you? Yeah, I mean, Colleen, I minored in theater. Lucy Christian has a master's in theater. I mean, a lot of people either studied it in school or they spent many, many years developing their skills as an actor. That's the first thing. And the second thing is you just have to live where the work is, you guys. That's probably the toughest part, you know?
Well, it kind of depends on what kind of voice acting you want to do. I'm sure there's voice acting going on in Orlando, but it's not anime voice acting.
Right. In fact, I would. There's a difference between voice acting and voiceover. Voiceover is like commercial type work, and there's always that kind of work. Because as long as the city's got any commercials, as long as any businesses are advertising, there are going to be opportunities for you to do, you know, come on down, Bob's Seafood Restaurant. You know, you're suffering from hemorrhoids or whatever. Sunday. There's always going to be that in any city. But voice acting, there's LA, Dallas, a little bit Houston, a little bit New York, Vancouver, a little bit Toronto, I've heard.
Not even North Carolina, but it gets pretty sketchy after that.
Yeah.
Atlanta, because that's where Cartoon Network is.
But
and Yuri Lowenthal wrote this fantastic book, and you should look it up. It's Adventures in Voice Acting. Was that? No, that was the DVD. It's Behind the Mic, or Voice Acting Behind the Mic.
Oh my gosh, I even wrote something in it. I don't remember the name of the book.
Search for Yuri Lowenthal and Tara Reid, and you'll come up with this book. And they answer the question brilliantly, and it's the same answers that all of us will be giving at all of our panels until the end of time, but it's in a book form, and they were great. So.
But those of you that want to get into voice acting, right now, what you can do right now where you are, act. Get in community